So I'm here at the gas station, just starting it out, and what's going on, family? It's your boy, King Ultimate, aka Real Ray. But guess what happened? No gloves.
I like those shoes, right?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna buy some of those, something like that. Those are those baits?
Oh no, these are Icon.
Oh, they look like the baits. I just bought a pair of baits this morning online.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Oh, it's pretty much like it. Yeah, have the things on the side and everything. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I will. Thanks. Nice guy. He's a rider as well. The last, oh, what the heck? Did you guys see that? The thing was right there. The glove is right there, man. I would have been sitting on the glove the whole way home. Well, if you guys are watching this, if you guys decide to watch this, the car I'm looking at right now, right in front of me, is the car that I'm thinking about getting. That's one of the cars. So, sneak peek into the future, possibly. Follow me, that's another car that I'm thinking about right there as well. So make sure you guys are following me on my social media. Also make sure that you guys are, anytime I post something on social media, make sure you're watching, because you never know, that could be the video where I actually purchase my car. So make sure you guys are watching, man. Jesus Christ. That's the reason why I hate being behind people. You never know what's going on the road in front of them. They want to move slow. You can't avoid certain things that you know are on the road. So I got the mic set up pretty good to my liking inside the helmet, but at the same time I have gained weight. So I haven't lost the weight, and my face is a little fat inside my own helmet. So let's watch out for this guy. Oh, look at that guy. See, as a motorcycle rider, you gotta be watching out for those things. Those type of things. Mind of a rider. If I could talk about the mind of a rider a little bit while I'm on my way, is the thing is, you're gonna starting off, basically treat yourself like you're invisible. So there's two different mindsets that coincide with each other. The first one is, first rule of thumb, treat yourself like you're invisible. Treat yourself like nobody on the road can see you. If you're catching up to the traffic too fast, slow down. Don't try to go in between cars at the same speed. If you're going to go in between cars, which according to the law, you're not supposed to be going in between cars if they're going faster than 30 miles per hour. If they're going faster than 35 miles per hour, you cannot, it is illegal to go in between cars in California. But the rule is kind of, the rule is not necessarily set. It's kind of up in the air. There's no real for sure set down rules when it comes to lane splitting. But one of the rules is that you can't go faster than 35 miles per hour, or cars that you're lane splitting in between cannot be going faster than 35 miles per hour and you can't go 10 miles per hour faster than that. You cannot go 10 miles per so basically you can't go faster than 45 miles per hour while you're lane splitting. For those of us who ride bikes and have gotten used to riding bikes, you know, we do what is safe for us. What we feel is safe for us. Other people can beg to differ. They can argue that it's not safe, but they've never rode a motorcycle before, more than likely. So there are times where motorcycle riders do lane split at faster speeds, but the key rule of thumb is when doing that, the key rule of thumb is slow down. If everybody else is slowed down, you slow down before you decide that you want to lane split. So anytime that you're going to lane split, slow down to the speed of the traffic, assess the situation, how fast are they going to stay at, and then secondly, first things slow down with traffic. The second thing is assess how fast they're going to, steady pace that they're going to keep. Then the third thing is enter the lane split, but keep your eyes on every single car that you're threading in between. And a perfect lane splitting situation at any speed is when two cars are right next to each other. Like these two cars right now, right next to each other. If they're going at steady speed together, that would have been a perfect time for me to lane split. Let me make sure I get my cell phone over here. Slow it on down. Feels wonderful, man. I'm actually going to meet up with my boys. Going to ride with my boys, like you guys have seen in my last video. I was riding with my boys. It's the same boys. So it's my brother Justin and my boy. I won't say his name until I have it cleared that I can say his name. But yeah, we're going riding, man. And I'm very excited about that. So it is about 5:30, or what, 6 o'clock now. It is 6 o'clock p.m. And, you know, I work nights, so it's difficult, you know, scheduling things with other people because everybody works days. And, nobody wants to do things when I'm doing it. Boy, the closer I get to where I'm going, the more allergies start to kick in. Alright, I'm going to save my footage and my battery for when I get out there with my boys. Well, you know what? I'm going to say one more thing about riding. So, you want to keep those things in mind as far as lane splitting. But as far as keep those things in mind. Never lane split 10 miles per hour faster than the flow of traffic. Make sure that two cars, the perfect lane splitting situation is when two cars are right next to each other. And then thirdly, about lane splitting is you want to make sure that if two cars are not right next to each other, brace yourself. Be ready to make a maneuver. Be ready to move out of the way of the car. So two cars are not right next to each other and you're trying to lane split, be ready to maneuver. Be ready to make that move. And of course, remember, in the beginning of your lane split, when you're getting ready to enter, slow down to the speed of the traffic. Don't try to lane split, or don't try to go into a lane split and you're going 60 miles per hour and the rest of the traffic is going 30 miles per hour. Don't do that. Slow down to the speed of traffic and slowly enter into the lane split. Alright? Yeah, man, I got bugs all over my windshield right now. Hopefully a bug is not covering the camera. But yeah, man, it feels amazing right now, man. The weather out this way. I'm a little bit closer to the Bay Area. This is going further in east and west than Oakland area. So I don't stay in Oakland, but I'm very close to Oakland. And the weather is amazing. The weather is nice in that area, but it's colder. But the further east and north I go, which is where I'm heading to right now. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Pay attention, because these cars don't know how to drive. But yeah, man, the further east and north I go, the better the weather gets, man. Or at least the better it feels. This is just a very nice, even temperature right now. It feels amazing. I love it. And yeah, I'm almost there. So I'm going riding with my boys, like I said earlier. I'm almost to my destination to meet up with them. And you know, it's my brother and my best friend. So, you know, I rode with them in my last video where I said that I was going riding with my boys. So yeah, no, I don't know exactly what we're planning on doing, but I know it's going to be fun. And I cannot wait, man. It's always fun to ride in a group. And one thing about riding in a group is you have to remember that you can't ride the same as if you're riding by yourself. When you're riding by yourself, you have only yourself in consideration. You're riding the safest possible way that you can ride for yourself. You're making a lot of different maneuvers. Knowing that no one's behind you or in front of you. But when you're riding with a group, you have to consider their minds and the way they're going to react to the way that you ride. So if you're the leader of the pack and all of a sudden you take off real fast, everybody behind you is going to want to do that exact same thing, you know? So you got to take that into consideration. Make sure that it's a safe place to be able to do that. Also, if you're behind the leader of the pack, or you know, if you're behind whoever you're riding behind, if you're in a group, you want to make sure that you don't just react off of what the person in front of you is doing. Make sure that you're riding your own ride. So that's what I meant in that last video. When I was riding my boys, I was saying that sometimes it's best to make sure that you ride your own ride. My allergies are kicking in like crazy. The closer I get to where I'm going, the more my allergies are kicking in. Man. starting to get to me. But yeah, when you're riding in a group and you're behind others in the group, no matter what place you're in the group, you want to make sure that you don't just react right away off of what the person in front of you is doing. Ride your own ride, make your own decision of whether taking off really fast or slowing down really fast is what's conducive to you surviving as a motorcyclist in this group. And not only that, but the others around you. Because others around you are going to be influenced by what you do. So there's a lot more to take into consideration as a rider when you're riding in a group. You have to take your brothers and your sisters into consideration. How they were going to react to what I'm doing. Not only that, but watch the way that you react to what they're doing. And the goal is always to make sure that everybody's safe. Make sure that everybody survives. Make sure that no one gets into an accident. And have fun, man. When you're in a group, even if you're going the speed limit, it's fun. It's fun going the speed limit when you're riding with a group. So, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And I'll see you guys when I get with my boys. Yeah. Super nerd. Alright guys, looks like I've made it to my destination. Here's my boy's bike right here. Looks like they're doing an oil change. Him and my brother. Let me see, let me go ahead and put my bike on the side. Got all the bolts lined up, huh? So, looks like they're doing an oil change. Alright. There it is. So what are you up to right now?
I need to replace something on my bike. That cam position sensor.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to take the fairings off so I can get to it.
Uh-huh. Alright guys, I'm about to go to the store real quick. Because just to get something to eat, because these guys, they got something to eat. And didn't tell, man. Go this way. Yes, I love it. Yo. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Yo. It feels good. Yeah. Can't see. I'm just going to the store real quick to get something to eat, because these guys, they caught me up here, and I was thinking that I was going to be riding, but turns out they're working on the bikes, both of their bikes they're working on right now. So at that point, there won't be any riding going on. There was a possibility of us riding. One bike was able to get fixed. Everything that needed to be done to it got done to it, but the other bike still having issues. So.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing today?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Attention ladies and gentlemen, the time now is 8:25. We'll be closing in 15 minutes at 9 p.m. We ask you this time is to bring our final toilets to the function we missed to. For your convenience, we're open tomorrow at 8 a.m. once again. We will be closing in 15 minutes at 9 p.m.
I'm just looking for something to snack on real quick.
All right, no worries, no problem. Also, if you have big bags, they're in the back by the
Oh, okay.
liquor department.
Oh no, just something small. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so
You're everything okay?
just so used to all the new ones. Everybody's saying that.
Oh, I know.